He was deliberately cut off.
Yeah, it just keeps switching in and out.
Man, he was just getting ready to say it started off on the internet, and he was saying that it was right under his nose.
On the internet.
Yes, and I know what he's talking about. Master account number for the estate.
The master account number for the estate is the EIN number.
Okay, so the EIN number, so when you say EIN number to me, that is a number that you are applying for. It's not the Social Security number.
No, it's not the Social Security number.
So the next question is, okay, I've applied for an EIN number.
There's two different types of EIN numbers. One is to operate in commerce, and the other one is for the death tour, for the dead. When you go apply in probate court, you have to have an EIN number.
Right.
And it's virtually impossible to get one on your living. I've tried it.
Okay, unless you do it the way he did it, which was for the decedent. I can't remember the wording, and I'm not on a computer right now. But when he opened up his Treasury Direct account, he did it with the estate of the decedent and then his name.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd imagine that you could get an EIN number for that same thing and open it up as a trust.
I wouldn't try that right now, because not too many people have that. There's only like 8 people right now that have that in the whole world to accomplish that.
Okay. Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, you don't want to play with that just yet, because not too many people understand that type of process. Now, you can keep trying and trying and trying. They'll keep denying you, but maybe you'll get lucky by filing it the right way.
Okay.
I have an EIN number
You've
myself.
You do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, is it your all capital letter name, or is it?
Yes, it's my all capital name.
Okay, I've got that too then.
You probably have it as where you're the debtor, not the grantor.
You might be right about that.
How can you get it one of the grantor?
There's procedures that you have to go through, and I filed it by accident and got it.
Good for you.
And I just didn't know what I was doing when I did it.
That's always the best. Doubly good for you. Okay, so when you did it with the all capital letter name,
you have to find that grantor, not the grantee.
That's grantor.
Or they have to give you a choice of grantor or grant.
Yes, they give you a choice.
You're doing this online?
No, you have to go to the IRS office and do it. That's how I got mine.
I got mine online.
I did the old-fashioned way, and I went and filled out the paperwork, the old-fashioned way. And this lady handed me a stack of paperwork and says, I don't know which form you need. You figure it out. So I just grabbed it. You didn't need money now. And then they sent me the grantor's number underneath the EIN.
Okay, so here's my question. When you did it as a grantor, so you didn't do it opening up a trust, right?
No, I didn't open up a trust doing it.
Did or you didn't open a trust?
No, I did not open a trust. They just sent it back to me like I opened up a trust.
Okay, I got you. You apply for the EIN number, all capital letter name, automatically it goes to Inc.
Automatically it goes, when you apply for a regular EIN number, there are boxes that you have to check off.
Right.
One says grantee and one says grantor. And when I did it, it was done by mistake.
Oh, wow. I gotcha. Okay, so it's really, okay, I think I got it. All capital letter name, that's grantor,
Mm-hmm.
And then from that point,
I did it back when the IRS wasn't even online yet.
Anybody hear me?
Yes,
I hear you, Angela.
We're chatting. You're very faint.
Good. Well, I had to get out and come back in again. David, are you still there? David?
He went to sleep.
No, he's there. There he is. Okay, David, we're back. Go ahead.
Hi, David.
Hello, David. You got the women here chatting. Don't leave.
Whoever that was that shared that information, I want to say thank you.
Oh,
You're welcome.
David still can't hear you, so I'm going to get off and call back through Skype and come back in. I think everything should be okay. You guys go ahead and talk.
Okay.
However, it says we're coming up on the 6th hour.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
But the thing might ask me to press star 8, and I'm not on, so I can't do that. Let me get off, and we'll come back. You guys go ahead and chat.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Okay, so this is back in the day when you walked into the office, so now we can do this online. So once
I don't know if you could do it online. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Okay.
What was the name of the form that you filled out?
I don't even remember. It's been years and years and years and years. It's been about 20 years since I've done it.
Have you done anything with the EIN number since?
Oh, yeah. I use the EIN number every day. I don't use the Social Security number.
See, that's so smart, and that was my thought when I set mine up.
I haven't used the Social Security number since I was 12 years old when I did this.
Wow.
Okay.
So we're thinking that the master account number is a number that comes back when you get this EIN number.
All I know is that after I did that and I went to go apply for a job when I was 16, I never took any taxes out of my pay. I never paid security.
That is so awesome.
Then you can't be very old.
No, I'm not very old.
No, she managed.
I don't even want to reveal my name.
That's okay. That's okay.
You don't need to reveal your name. I am just so grateful that
I have never seen a W-2 form. I have never seen a tax bill.
You ever seen a tax bill?
No.
What type of tax?
Any kind of tax.
that
Property
is
tax?
awesome. Keep going, girl. Keep going. I'm with you. Keep going.
Property tax?
I don't done either.
You own land?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
How did you get it? How did you purchase, buy, whatever?
With
I
this,
paid cash.
with this EIN number.
Yeah, when I bought the property, I gave them the EIN number.
Okay.
I don't use the Social Security number. Haven't in years. Since I'm about 12 years old. My paperwork into the IRS when I was 12.
Who told you to do that all along?
I was playing around and I found paperwork in my mom's desk when I was 12 with the
Oh,
EIN.
my precocious kid. Go ahead. Come on. Tell us more.
Get it, girl.
We only lived 3 blocks away from the IRS building, so I walked in there and started asking questions, like anybody else. And I said, I want an EIN number. And she says, here, I don't know what you want. Here's the paperwork for it. Pick and choose what you want.
Golly.
Now, she thought that I was a kid. That's why she just handed it to me. She never thought that I was going to take it and succeed with it. And then I walked it back in.
Okay, so when you did this, you filled out the necessary paperwork, which I'm sure is the same. I mean, I don't know, it might be a little different, but the key is checking off grantor.
Grantor is what I checked off. And they sent it to me in the mail. I believe I still have the original copy of the EIN number of the paperwork that they sent to me.
Yeah, they will send it to you in the mail also.
Yeah, back then they sent it to me. It took 10 weeks to get it, if I remember right.
Now, do you remember if you had to do anything special other than to fill out the form to get an EIN number and to make sure you check off the box?
I did fill out the form. That was it. And they sent it to me. And it said grantor on it.
Wow.
What did they
You
say?
know what?
It said grantor. Grantor EIN number. Like I was dead. I laughed.
That
Like
is
you were
awesome.
dead?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean like an entity?
Like a corpse. Like I was my own estate.
And I guess what I keep finding so hard to believe is that
Years ago, they didn't check the freaking paperwork. That's how some people got away with it. I know one person that has it.
Right.
I have never paid a tax bill in my life.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
When
that
you get
is.
a job, what are they? You give them an EIN number? Don't they want to?
I give them the EIN number.
They don't question it?
Absolutely.
No, they don't question it. They don't question it.
And that's exactly what you did were my intentions. I was just missing that one key piece. So we're thinking that the master account number is the number that they give you back after you get the EIN number.
I don't know what I did when I was a kid. I don't know. All I know is I did right. That's all I know.
Okay,
And
so
I've never tried it again.
have you tried to do anything with the Federal Reserve? Fill out any applications to get any cards or accounts or anything like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they come back all as charged off.
A 10 by how?
Yeah, they come back as charged off.
Charged?
Charged off.
Charged off?
Charged off.
What does that mean?
I don't understand
If
that
you
either.
have no debt,
It disappears.
it just disappears.
Okay, so, all right, let me ask you this. Do you have credit cards?
Yeah. I got
Let's
pockets
say-
full of them.
You said you have pockets full of them,
Mm-hmm.
and you can charge on them, and
And it disappears.
Wait a minute, wait. Hold on. You go
made my
and
night.
charge on these cards,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't get a bill?
Mm-mm.
You say you apply for these?
Time
And
to
you
back.
use the EIN number?
Yep.
Okay, that's when you apply. You use the EIN number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what we needed to know.
girl, you know what? You made it so worth my while for me to keep my behind up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's when you get certification because nobody's paying attention.
Say that again?
That's when you get the good information when nobody's paying attention.
Right.
And you know what's so funny? This has happened to me before. And, you know, when I was asking Dave these questions and he was saying, you know, pray to Yahweh, and you guys have to excuse me, I don't know where this Yahweh phrase is coming from. I just say the Lord, God. I'm assuming it's the same.
It's the same. He still to use proper root name.
But it's I purchased a car. Back in late 90s. I paid one payment on it. Didn't pay again. They tried to rebill it. They never came after it.
Okay, so you made one
So
payment.
a year later, they did what was called a default judgment. They sent me the title.
What did they do? They sent you the title?
They sent
That
me
doesn't
the
even make any sense. You know that, right?
I know that.
You made one payment and you stopped paying.
Stopped paying, and then they gave what was called a default judgment on it. They
You did not have to show up in any court anywhere?
No, never showed up in the court.
Okay. Okay.
And they sent me the title.
Well,
The car's still sitting in my driveway today.
I think it's time for a new car, girl.
You have nerve. I don't want to use the term that they would say that men have.
Balls.
Well, there's one that begins with a G. Gonads.
Oh, that's old time. We say balls nowadays. Ladies.
Oh, I see.
But you know what?
I haven't pushed hard luck on all of it for one reason. I'm happy the way that I live. I have what I want. I have what I need. Why do I need to go out and do the extendage?
Right. Good thinking.
Why do you have to do the what?
Extendage, take advantage.
Take advantage.
Mhm.
You said your child's 9 years old?
Go buy them both.
When I was about 12.
It's 12 years old.
Mhm. I found the paperwork in my mom's desk, and then I went down to the IRS and started asking them questions.
Okay, question on the automobile. Did you get it registered with the state?
Yeah. I got it registered in the state that I didn't even live in, the state of Texas.
Huh?
I bought it
Why?
in a state that I didn't live in.
Why?
I was visiting, and my other car took a crap. I needed a car, so I went and bought one.
Yeah.
But you hadn't done anything else. You hadn't set up any other trust accounts,
No,
irrevocable trust.
No, I don't play with that. I don't play
Wow.
with bonds. I don't play with trust. I don't play with any of that.
You've got status, and, I say status because that's all-encompassing, meaning you are recognized. They recognize you as not like the rest of the debtors, the rest of us, but you have status through what you did.
Right.
And I am just so happy for you, and thank you so much for sharing.
The debt part I don't have a problem with. I have the problem with them stealing my kids. Now, I got to figure out how to stop that from them stealing my kids.
Your what?
Okay.
They kidnapped my children.
Oh.
I got
Okay.
you.
You need to use the executrix letter then.
Yeah, but I didn't know that I could, and I didn't know how to do it.
Oh.
I knew how to play the other game with the money. I just didn't know how to
Right.
play the other game.
Okay.
Can